Hey, hi, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm your host, Striker, and today we are going to be talking about the Tiger 131 and the Tiger Kuromorimine. Which one is the better tank, and which one do I personally like more? So if you do end up liking the video, smash that like button, leave a comment if your favorite part of the video down in the comment section below, and subscribe for more content. It does really help the video and the channel out. But let's get into this battle. I'm in the Tiger 131. I have 2 first-class games of each tank and 2 mastery games of each tank. We'll be breaking them down, and at the end of the video, I'll be telling you which one I do think is better and which one I do personally like more. But in this battle, I decided to head over to base A right away, cap it out, and I'm using this tank's 8 degrees of gun depression to hold this point and make sure the VK does not push up. In the Tiger 131, a lot of people give it hate, and at first I was giving it hate too, because I'm not going to lie, the gun did not hit anything, but after a while playing it, I got used to it, and I'm actually performing pretty well in it now. So I'm pretty sure you just have to play the tank for a little while before you get used to it, at least that's my opinion, but we did get a nice shot into that SU. Thought that Nashorn was going to pull up, but the SU pulls out, and I take him out of the game. And our P43 does pull up, putting pressure on that VK. I'm just looking for shots right now, and there's the IS-2. Take a shot, it bounces him, so I decide to wait, reload, and aim for that lower plate. There we go. Take a shot, and as you can see, this tank can hit its shots. It is pretty accurate. I'm hitting the lower plate of the IS-2 at like 250 meters, something like that. Yeah, just about 240, 250-ish. In that shot that I just took earlier, I set the IS-2 on fire, dealing almost 500 damage. But I did bounce one of the tanks, the Nashorn or the VK. I'm pretty sure it was the VK. I pull back, get a shot into that Nashorn, seeing if I could get another shot into that VK. I cannot, but the Nashorn is going to rush out in the open. I hit him, and our Stir Emil does take him out after he takes out our P43. VK pulls out again, but he's not going away this time without being hit. He's now on 300 damage, a two or maybe 4 3-shot to me. Right now I'm considering pushing, but I'm trying to make sure where the enemy tanks are, if anybody has eyes on me. So I'm going to hold my position until I know for sure, because I do not want to go out there and get absolutely destroyed. But there's the IS-2. I'm going to aim in, and the P43 is saying push, but I bounced that shot there. And I am thinking about it. I just need to make sure nobody is looking at me at first. KV2 is not looking at me, IS2 is not looking at me, so I am going to push. How about our VK light tank? Take out this VK heavy tank. I rush in, take out that VK, and I start pushing up, and the IS2 does hit me. I aim in, I shoot, and I track him. I'm going to aim in again, and I'm going to pin this time, and he does bounce me in return. But that is one thing about this tank. The gun isn't that accurate. As you can see, like, I'll be aiming right at the lower plate, and I keep hitting his tracks. But there we go. We took out the KV2. And for the rest of this battle, I am just going to track the IS2 right there, point proven. And I thought I was aiming dead center on the lower plate, but I guess not. I'm going to push up, and this shot right here, I thought it should have pinned. But it hit, I think it hit the corner of the upper and lower plate where they meet, so that's not such a big deal. And the P43 anniversary is on full HP over at D. He's trying to cap it out. I take another shot, does not land its mark at all. Didn't even hit the IS-2 this time, but we do win on cap points. Also, I do really like the camo of the Tiger 131, and there's the first class game, 2,200 damage. For a premium tank, it makes credits. Not the best, but not the worst. It's like, it's okay, you could go with it, and 3 tanks destroyed. We are on top of the leaderboard with 1,050 XP. And now we are in the Tiger Kuromorimine, or Mini, however you pronounce it, the first class tanking game. Right away, I decide to head over to base C, because looking at the enemy lineup, they have 3 heavy tanks and 2 enemy TDs. So they have to be pushing C mainly, at least that's what I predict from the enemy lineup. And their medium and light tank are already over at A, capping it. And there's the Jackson. He's actually going to wait for me, get a shot into me, but I get a better shot into him, and that is a very nice trade. And the Tiger Kuromorimine seems to have a better and more accurate gun, at least when I play it. I feel like it does. It lands more of its shots, and I don't know if it's just me or if it's RNGesus, but it feels like it high rolls more, like it puts out more damage per shot than the Tiger 131. I'm pretty sure the stats are pretty much the same, but when I play it, I feel like it just dishes out more, if you know what I mean. But the camo on the Tiger Kuromorimine, no, I'm just going to call it Tiger SP for now on, just to keep it short. The Tiger SP, I'm not going to lie, the camo is pretty cool, but I just like the Tiger 131's camo a lot better. And that's just my personal opinion. But there we go. The Tiger 1 rushes in, takes out that Jackson. IS-2 rushes me. I get a nice high roll. Our teammate hits him for 300. I try to rush in, get a shot. I rush in too much. I can't get my gun down. Pull back, but the Tiger 1 takes him out before I can take the shot. Tiger 1 is going to be taken out by that T-28. I'm loading, get a shot into that T-28. I pull back into cover, and I'm trying to cap out the space. And there's the VK. Get a shot into him, setting him on fire. And this is when I realized there are two enemy tanks flanking us, double teaming our Challenger. So I decide to focus them, get a shot into that Y5 ELC BIS, and the Challenger takes him out. And the T-28 takes out our T-29. LTTB takes out our Challenger. It is now a 2v2. I get hit from behind. I need to rush this LTTB. I cannot let him get away. If he does, we might not be able to find him again, and he will be a menace and just make us lose the game, but I take him out right there. And I am now one shot, so I'm going to play this careful, wait for the SU, see what he's planning to do, and based off the T-28 movements, if he's trying to rush me, I'll decide what to do then. But the question is, if you already have the Tiger SP, is it really worth getting the Tiger 131? No, because it's basically the same tank, unless there is a very good deal like the one at the time of making this video that happened with the Tiger 131. I already had the Tiger SP. Oh, there we go. We shoot, take a bounce, and the T-28 takes us out. But like I was saying, at the time of making this video, there is a deal for the Tiger 131. I already had the Tiger SP. That's 2,500 gold for 30 days of premium. So you're basically getting the Tiger 131 for free. In that instance, yes, it is 100% worth it, even if you already have one of the, like the Tiger SP, getting that Tiger 131. And vice versa, if you already have the Tiger 131, it's not really worth getting the Tiger SP unless there's a very good deal going on. But there we go, we are on top of the leaderboard. And this is the Tiger SP mastery game. We are on the same map, except we are starting on the opposite side. And I'm going to rush straight towards base C. But if you have liked the video so far, smash that like button, leave a comment with your favorite part of the video, and subscribe for more content. It does really help the video and the channel out. And based on the enemy lineup, it looks like the majority of the enemy team is going to base A, like our team. But I already know that there are two heavy tanks. If they don't go over to base A, supporting their mediums, they are definitely going here, and I decided to rush in a little bit. Luckily, I do bounce them twice, and the Stug is just going to sit there, so I'm just going to take the opportunity to use his hit points and get some damage out on this Tiger 131. Get another shot in, and he does track me, but bounces. And our Tiger 131 has finally joined us. I thought he was AFK for a while in this game, but he did join us. Get a nice high roll in that Tiger 131. There's the ARL. I was going to go after that Tiger 131, but I saw the ARL on low HP, and I had to take that gun out of the game, bringing this 2v2 down to a 2v1, and we make quick work of that Tiger 131, taking him out of the game. I'm telling this Tiger 131 that I'm heading over to base B, and he says affirmative, so we are cool on that. I'm going to rush in here. I see the AMX. I see that I can take a shot, so I'm aiming in. Get a nice shot. I shot him between that mound and the crashed airplane wing. And if I was in the Tiger 131, I bet I could not make that shot. in my opinion, if I played the Tiger 131 instead of the Tiger P and I was in that same situation, the gun just would not hit based off my personal experience playing that tank. And on the move shot earlier, when I was going down between the train tracks over to this side, I hit the Panther 5.4 on the move and causing max damage. If I was in the Tiger 131, I bet I would not be able to hit that because of the gun on the Tiger 131 that I've played. It just feels less accurate to me, and the Tiger SP's gun does feel more accurate. And there we go, we take out the E4. And as you can see, we can get bounces in both of these tanks if you angle it properly. I have bounced that Panther 5.4 twice or 3 times already, I think. But I rush in, see if I can get a shot, take him out of the game. Only do 199 damage. Hopefully the Tiger 131 takes him out. Yep, takes him out of the game. I'm going to pull back, aim right there in that spot, because you got to protect where the enemy movements are. And I'm assuming he's going to end up showing up right there. There he is. Unfortunately, I was not fast enough to get that snapshot off. But there we go. We get the mastery. 2,500 damage. Okay, credits. And 3 tanks destroyed. For being a collectible, it makes roughly the same credits as the Tiger 131. That is a premium. Tiger 131 makes a little bit more, but it's roughly the same credit-wise. Just the Tiger 131 makes a tiny bit more. But here we go. We are in the Tiger 131 Mastery. And this is a very intense and good mastery game for teaching you how to, like, haul down and hold a position. Because I rush into base A, I cap base A, and I hold base A for the entire game, holding off the entire enemy team. So that is saying something about this tank. There we go. Already like 4 or 5 enemy tanks spotted. There's the IS over on the left-hand side and the AMX. I poke out, get a shot into that AMX, and I cap out base A. But my main concern is that right side, because there are 4 enemy tanks over there, and it looks like they're trying to push. Load to APCR, and I pin the front of the Panther. I'm trying to focus this side, and I'm not going to lie, the Tiger 131 did work for me this game. Just, I don't know what happened. I guess it realized, like, oh, hey, he's making a comparison video of the Tiger SP and the Tiger 131. I got to put out to prove my worth, and it is. There we go. Get a shot into that Panther right there, lower plate. Pull back into cover, but I am not pulling all the way back because the IS did push across, and if I pull out too far, he will get a nasty shot into us. But there we go. We hit the chaffee, making sure I don't pull back too much. There's the Panther, getting another shot into him. Pulling back into cover, making sure I'm safe. And the AMX decided, screw it, I'm done with life. Just rushes out and open. No idea why he did that. Just take out the ARL, I guess. But I load HE, take him out of the game. And that FV did scare the crap out of me right there. He tried to... I thought he was going to rush me. And if he did rush me right there, I would have been screwed. Because the rate of fire on that tank is insane. If you sit in front of it, it will just melt you. But there we go. We take out that Panther tank. And the FV201 does push up more aggressively. J-Panther's low HP. Try to focus him. But right here, you will see what I'm talking about. I get one shot in, and the FV already has 2, 3... He's about to have a 4 shot. He gets 4 shots off, and I only get 1 shot off. If he did rush me back then, I would have been screwed. But luckily, our team rushes in, distracting him, and we take him out for the win. But overall, I feel like the better tank is the Tiger SP. But the tank that I personally like more is the Tiger 131. So do with that information as you please. But there we go. We got mastery, and we had a gold booster on, so that's why we got gold. 3 tanks destroyed, and we are on top of the leaderboard. So if you did end up liking this video, smash that like button, leave a comment if you favorite the video down in the comment section below, and subscribe for more content. It does really help the video and channel out. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
At the end of a black hole, cold, lost and upside down.